Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I've seen these show up on my timeline, a couple of times. Kind of these, like a Dokkan Grid, or I kind of want to call it a Dokkan Diamond. That's what I might go with for the title. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it sounds sick, dude. I was in the shower, I said Dokkan Diamond. That's what we're calling it. I really like this. So I straight up copied it. Shout out. I mean, I've seen a few of these pop up on the timeline, throughout the, I don't know how long I've been seeing them. But I made my own. And this is what I'm working with right now. So I'll go ahead and just show this. And we'll kind of talk through some of these characters, some of these placements right here. And then we can go ahead and look at, mostly what I have is kind of like the first out characters. Characters I was considering mostly for that A tier right there. All right, so let's just go. I mean, if you look at the top row, I think that's probably going to be pretty standard. I mean, maybe it's a shame that Tech Super Vegito does not make the top row, but certainly the gods. I mean, I'm a huge, like, it's, like festival matters. I mean, it's kind of like we either have fights that are like, 1, 2, 3 turns, and then we've also got like festival. The 10th anniversary fusions do destroy that, but like, the gods, they are really good in special battle and like all these short fights. Tech Vegito can be pretty good too, but the locking does hurt him. AoEs can hurt him depending upon the situations, but Tech Vegito is still super, super good. So I feel like I still did need him high, but God's there. I mean, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, of course. I mean, the blue Goku, Vegito, I kind of think is the best overall character in the game right now. I mean, it's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is so dominant. Prior to this drop, I thought he was #1 overall, but I think with some of the new content stages, it's just like, it's this character, it just kind of works the best across all content, all of it. It doesn't matter any type of anything you mention. This character works incredibly good in everything. And then Omega is just, damn near king, right? Like, he of course is up there. Maybe some people would be upset to see him over physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but, I mean, at a certain point, you do just have to bow down and suck Omega's cock, because he kind of gets the job done, and his team gets the job done. And, I mean, honestly, there's probably not enough Omega team options here, but, I mean, when we go through characters who just missed, most of it is characters from Omega's team. Just as a spoiler alert, just missed on all it's like all Omega Shenron team characters who are like the next like bracket down. And then of course we got physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Rose, I think is by far the best character in this second row right here. He is ridiculous. I went with in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta over Vegeta and Trunks. Vegeta and Trunks are the Festival Battles Destroyer, but I mean, I do think that the like special battles, Supreme Magnificent type content is a little bit more relevant than Festival, because that's basically what the argument between these two kind of is like, which content do you value more? To me, it's like the newest content that they're pushing more like heavily right now, which is the short stuff, right? So I would go with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right there. Yep, there's Tech Vegito. Super Saiyan 4 Goku obviously can be very good. What's funny is in the like the special battle and shit like that, it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku oftentimes is a little fish-like, right? Like in Super Saiyan 3, he dodges all over, and a lot of times when we could do that Great Ape, we got to do it, but I found that it's really scary once I'm in actual Super Saiyan 4 Goku in these short, tough fights, right? In Festival, he stacks up till infinity and gets really crazy. So there's the second row. Third row, AGL Gogeta. I did my LR tier list. A lot of people were like, oh, why is he above UI? Dude, I'm like, UI is good. We got him here, for sure. But, like, dude, I'm sorry. Gogeta, I know Vegeta, we do the double guard thing, which is, it's still so stupid, so silly. But, I mean, when you get to turn 4, I mean, you do have Veku, which will win you, if you get to turn 4 and that Vegeta's alive, I mean, and I'm sure some people would say, how would he live? Dodge build. Just saying. You get to Veku and you win the fight, right? Or you get to turn 5, you get Gogeta and you win the fight, right? Like, the thing that's crazy is, Tech Vegito is higher up because his base is better. But I like Gogeta over Vegito. Easily. Vegito does not have the juice unless he's been stacking defense. And, I mean, in a lot of these fights right now, you don't have time to do that. Sin, I mean, duh. Sin is like, I don't know, one of the top 5 strongest sub-EZAs ever or something like that. He, of course, is there. We talked about Vegeta and Trunks. Tien is just very dominant. I've discussed this as well. Here, let me pull up my regular LR tier list. LRTN, when I did not the most recent LR tier list, but 2 ago, I called LRTN the best character who is not on one of these lists. Like, I said, Tien is the best character ever who doesn't make the cut, right? I probably would have Tien right here, but though I probably would have Vegeta and Trunks right there. I don't know, AGL UI Goku in the mix as well. Like, Tien, Vegeta and Trunks, AGL UI, maybe Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks are some of, like, the first characters out of this top 10. I could start to go to a top 15 again, but I, do like to get, like, taking in as much information into my brain as I can, seeing characters and situations. We're kind of, like, moving, and, like, they're doing, like, explosive power creep right now, so I shortened it down to a 10. And as I get more comfortable, we can expand it a little bit deeper, right? So we got that, but Tien's very dominant. Tao, of course, I mean, is in best TUR talks. I mean, he's up there. Tao is really good. And Tao works very well for a lot of the content. Tao's got the Omega Shenron thing going on, where he's the perfect typing for a lot of these fights. And just the same way Omega has a melee nullification, especially if it's good against that Gohan fight, so does Tao. Tao's got the same thing going on. Melee nullification. So we got that right there. AGL UI Goku, just, turn 1, 100% dodge. And, I mean, if you're below 70% HP, he can revive. Tech Gotenks, just really strong. There's a lot of Ki Blast Super bosses around. And, I mean, Gotenks cannot be killed by Ki Blast Super bosses as long as you have a final trump card ally in the team, right? So that's not really so bad. In Yamcha, I feel like I'm going to post this as soon as I put the video up. I would imagine in Yamcha would be the one character that people will be like, wait, what? Huh? Like, it's in Yamcha who's going to blow people away that he's here. But he does deserve to be here. In Yamcha, I mean, we were saying this. If he can dodge, he's God, right? Like, he came out when we were kind of in, like, it's so crazy because it was not that long ago. And it's like, yeah, like, dodge just isn't what it once was. But then, like, 3 weeks passed, and they're like, yeah, fuck that. It's every character that doesn't dodge instantly dies. Or, you have a nullification like Omega or something like that, right? That's what we're in now. It's either you dodge or you are fucking dead. That's what it is. And Yamcha comes out the gate. He's got 100% fucking dodge turn 1, too. Just like UI Goku, man. Like, it's very easy for Yamcha to be sitting there with 100% dodge as well. Like, Yamcha can fulfill a very similar role as AGL UI. It's just Yamcha is not going to be able to do it as easily, like, leader skillless like UI can. S-Tier Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just a very strong character. Was fine with him there. Kale and Khalifa can be a bit wonky, but they're very good. Physical, I didn't really feel like that great of a typing anyway. Int might be the best typing, or maybe AGL. I don't know. Then down here, this lower level, these are kind of like weaker characters, I suppose. Kefla and Hit are both dodge characters who can work very well in the short fights too, provided they dodge. I've seen some talk of Hit being a problem for people, but I mean, he fucking kicks ass for me, dude. Yeah, maybe for y'all he sucks. Not me. Hit be fucking shit up. And then, you get to that guess what? That Ghost Usher. You get to that Ghost Usher, and what happens, chat? What happens with these Ghost Usher characters? Y'all know. AGL Kid Goku can be pretty good. I mean, he could be a little hit or miss. He will dominate Festival, but in, like, some of these short fights, he can get caught and clapped up, right? Beast is mostly fallen off. What's funny is, I feel like I was closer to putting Nova on here over Super Easy 8 Omega. I was very close to putting Nova right there. But I decided to just kind of like be a little safe and do Beast. Beast is not what he once was. But, I mean, it's very similar to AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, if he gets hit once and you live the turn, he's dominant on his second turn. AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has the same thing. And then last year we had Physical Vegito Blue. I just find him to be a very effective character. He can get killed by supers, but yeah, point out the characters on the list, chat, that don't die to supers, right? I mean, there are a lot here, actually, to be fair, but you get the point. Yeah, you understand the point I was making. So let's just talk about some of the first characters out. So let's look at AGL. Rose, I was very close. Paikon, I feel like, is a monster who's very underrated right now. Paikon is a monster. The only thing I'll say, though, is in a lot of these fights, you probably can't get as active. Turn 4, I mean, that's usually when you're wrapping the fight up. But, like, this part of it, like, it's just, there's 3 different restrictions here. 1 enemy, above 50% HP, and 4th turn start a battle. But, I mean, Paikon is still like a dodging support character. He could be very effective. And then I think Full Power Freeze is a little bit under the radar right now. He can have some really good moments on the Omega team. As I mentioned, a lot of these first units out are Omega Shenron team, characters. And I've got, like, some of this. Unfortunately, though, so this is all the AGL characters that have come out. It doesn't display Super Easy 8 characters, though, unfortunately. So, but we got Rose anyway. For tech, bro, I'm not sure if I'm on crack or I just am looking at these tech characters. I was just like, yeah, no. There's no one that was first out. I don't, like, nothing here is jumping off. No. I mean, maybe someone be screaming about the tech clone who can debuff and be effective in fights that could be attack debuffed. I mean, sure, man. Maybe Great Ape Vegeta, but he can get walloped now. I mean, bro, defense characters from earlier in the year who survived by tanking, I mean, they fucking suck now, mostly, right? Like, Goku and Frieza are not even on first out. Fat Boo, of course. I was close. I was thinking about it, chat. Yeah. Fat Boo, he was real close. I'm sure someone will just blindly, there will be replies instantly, no Fat Boo, or quotes or something like that. Nah, he was close. I like Hit better than Fat Boo. I'm sorry. I do. Like, Fat Boo is very helpful, but I think Hit is better. And Yamcha, I mean, he's got, like, that 100% dodge and stuff like that. I guess maybe if you really wanted to stretch and if you want to just, like, live in a bubble or be very baity, you can maybe even remove Vegeta and Trunks off here entirely and get Fat Boo on. I guess you could do that. Legion, I was really thinking about Legion as well. And then Fusion Zamasu, not really so much, but I mean, it would be a little bit specific, but he does have this too. He does have one of these as well, and, one of the hardest fights does have the melee nullification, so that's possible. But I was mainly leaning towards Fat Boo. I gave some consideration to Legion of Shadow Dragon. As I said, most of the first characters off here, a lot of them are Omega Shenron team characters. For STR, we had, of course, a couple of great Omega Shenron team characters. This guy could do a lot of damage. He supports, but, I mean, he could be touched. This guy could get killed pretty easily. But, of course, if we're in an event that could be attack debuffed, he's able to really keep the enemy in check. And then Nova's great. Nova, it is funny. He is carried heavily by this. Just basically, he has 100% dodge against Ki Blast Supers, essentially. Nullification against Ki Blast Supers. That shit does carry him, to be fair. But he does great damage, and, I mean, you could easily use him. So, I was close. If there's anything I would change on here at all, it would be to replace Beast Gohan with Nova, I think. And again, let's take a look at this. I mean, Pan, no. I mean, I do really like this guy. I actually still do a showcase. I really like this guy, but, yeah, well, can't really use him very much, can we? Hit and God Goku, maybe. I mean, maybe we could have them pulled up. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of this guy. I mean, and then we get into, like, very fast we get into 2024 characters, and it's just like, fuck no. I hate this character, too, if you're curious. I despise that character, so no. And then we get to physical. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, Path to Power Kid Goku. Just Path to Power Kid Goku. Is that pretty much it? Just Path to Power? Yeah, I mean, PyCon, no. Yeah, basically just Path to Power. Daima Vegeta, no. Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, no. Glorio, maybe Glorio. Maybe Glorio. Because Glorio has the tools to work. Even against locking, he does still have dodge built in. I mean, it's, can be a little, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I probably would go with Path to Power Kid Goku first out. So, all right, guys, yeah, this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to call this the Dokkan Diamond. That's what I'm calling it. Does it make sense? No. Do I care? No. So, I might update these from time to time. But, I mean, this is just, I completely just snatched this from the Japanese players, man. It's clean. If there's a singular word for this, it's clean. So, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.